It's Monday, February the 21st, and it is President's Day. And today I went to the track virtually, and I had a wonderful day. In fact, the last horse that I bet on summed it up perfectly. Hooray for Hollywood! Hooray for me! So let's first take a look at Gulfstream. Gulfstream in the second race, I had Candyman E, who when he ran last in early January, he was my bet of the day. Usually don't like to bet horses back that won, but he looked to be the main speed, and in a gutsy effort, he pulled out the win in a photo finish. Went off at 9-5. I had 10 to win on him, got back $29. In the fourth at Gulfstream, I had Criminal Saga on the turf. Looked to be making a threatening move and then flattened out. It was sixth. In the sixth race at Gulfstream, 5 furlongs on the turf, maiden special weight. Concorde's Flight was my selection. Went off as the 4-5 favorite. Cruised right to the lead, much the best. Paid $360, I had 10 to win on him, got back 18. In the eighth race was my best paying horse of the day. My selection was number 5, My Precious Baby. It was a claiming race on the turf. She made a nice move on the turn and then flattened out in her debut. Then she came back, she had trouble, was laid off for a couple months, was coming back today, had Julien Leparoux. And as they hit the far turn, my mom and I were watching on the computer.
This kitten, they're into the stretch, and here's My Precious Baby, who's taking the lead from Nora's Cat. My Precious Baby in front, Julia Tango trying to close in, then Nora's Cat to the inside, followed by Night Brigade, and Sweet and Nutty, My Precious Baby, and Julien Leparoux, all on top.
4-1, $8 or $10.
And valid distinction.
$10.80, that's nice. Got back $27. Little did I know, that was the second in a streak of 5 wins in a row. I came right back at Gulfstream in the final of the day. It was the ninth race. It was on the turf again, sprinting 5 furlongs. My selection was number 3, Silver Gem. I wanted to triple the investment, and as they were loading into the gate, I realized that I had only doubled the investment. This is the last horse win in the gate. I get the last $5 down. Triple Gem, Silver Gem, when he raced in his debut on the main track at Philadelphia Park, he dueled on the lead through a 21 and change quarter and through a 44 and change half before he gave way. He came back on the turf, and again, he was dueling through sub 22 quarters and a 44 flat half, and again he faded. But today there wasn't anybody that could run that pace. I saw him being loose on the lead, and as they came down the stretch...
Silver Gem is the leader. Silver Gem off the turn in front by 2. Starship Patriot running in second. Miss Diller third to the inside. Here comes Penny's Boat closing in now. Then Stella Di Sicilia in fifth. It's still Silver Gem. Penny's Boat up to second. Silver Gem and Jose Lezcano clear at the finish. Then Penny's Boat.
Much the best. Triple the investment. Paid $680, got back $51. That was awesome. So for the day at Gulfstream, I had 5 selections, 4 winners. I bet $45, collected $125 for an $80 profit on the day. Simulcast, I bet 2 other tracks, the Fairgrounds and Santa Anita. I would have had more bets at Santa Anita because they'd had rain over the weekend, so I was counting on them coming off the turf. So all my selections for off the turf actually were on the turf, so I lost a lot of selections. At the Fairgrounds in the first race, I had Curl and Copy, just looked tons the best. Went off at 2-5, walked with it. At the Fairgrounds in the fifth race, I had Prince Rooney. It was my bet of the day at the Fairgrounds. Went off at 1-5, tons the best, paid $240. And then at the Fairgrounds in the seventh race, I had Keeping One Step Ahead. Went off at 8-5, I doubled the investment, walked with it as well, paid $540, so I got like $27 on that. At Santa Anita, I only had 2 selections, but I won the last one. And that
Cherry Zapper just in front. Meadow Road right there at the rail. In the centre, hooray for Hollywood, hooray for Hollywood. Now up to take the lead. Rothko's right in behind that, and then Grapans. They come for home, hooray for Hollywood. Getting in just slightly, but going best as they come past the 16. And it's hooray for Hollywood. Is lugging in onto the rail, but will come home to win impressively. Hooray
for Hollywood, who went off at 2-1, paid $640, and I had triple the investment. It's a Bob Baffert, 3-year-old, smoking on the workouts, just tons the best. Hooray for Hollywood. Paid $6.40 with my triple investment. I got back $48. So for the simulcast, I had 4 winners, a second and a third out of 7 selections. Bet 75, got back 107, made $32 there. So overall, 8 out of 12, 67%, unheard of, with a second and a third, 10 out of 12 on the board. Bet 120, collected $232 for a profit on the day, $112. It was a great President's Day. Hooray for Hollywood, and hooray for Mark. We'll probably bet at least once during the week, and then Saturday is Fountain and Youth Day. Big day on the road to the Kentucky Derby. We'll come back, take a look at our selections and how we did then.